Down here at the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have our red Protoss player hailing from the team Starktail. It is Squirtle. He is up 2-1 over his opponent from Empire. Their representative down here in the bottom left-hand corner, our green Terran player, Kas.
Yeah, Kas trying some unique stuff last game, going for that Marine Marauder tank composition. And I liked it. It was pretty cool, but that type of thing, I feel like you really need to do more damage early on with it to make it worthwhile. If it gets into a late game situation, then that composition just kind of ends up being not that great, you know?
Yeah.
So I think at that point it was a pretty easy win for Squirtle, and we'll have to see what Kas has planned for this game to come back.
I just want to thank you guys very much for your birthday wishes on Twitter. Been reading them in between the breaks and things like that, so very much do appreciate it. Thank you. Love you all. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of this tournament as well. Of course, Kas on the verge of being our second player knocked out here, and would be notable due to the fact that racial disparity would get evened up, as we would have 2 players eliminated. It would be 2 Terrans, but Kas going to try and rally back now.
Yep. We'll see, man. Just like Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
Life does find a way.
Found a way.
Oh, God. You know, and I hope he, legitimately, though, I hope he continues to find a way. I'd like a Zerg presence in this tournament for quite a while now. Of course, the caliber of players that are sitting in the upper bracket is going to make it difficult, because Life is going to have to fight his way through the entire lower bracket, and that is going to be pretty grueling.
Is he going to be the Enes Hosa of this tournament?
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
I think Jokji wants to lay claim to being the Enes Hosa, but who knows if he's even going to get knocked out of the winner's bracket. So
yeah, that's true. We have yet to see him play as well.
And that would be another cool team. You know, we're talking about teams we'd like to see in the GSTL finals. All of the guys that are left would be awesome, but after the run in Team Arena Challenge, I kind of hold a special place in my heart now for Enes Hosa, and it would be amazing if they were able, especially after knocking off Incredible Miracle, if they were able to make it into the finals. Them and MVP, I think that's who I'm pulling for. No disrespect to any of the other teams, but those are my personal biased choices.
There's been some upsets, certainly. I mean, Incredible Miracle is out. Slayers is out. So we are kind of seeing a change in the strength of the team dynamic over in South Korea right now. Some of the teams that have been dominant are starting to slip a little bit.
And we'll see now as, yeah, I mean, there's so many strong players on those quote-unquote up-and-coming teams as well. We were talking about Prime not, you know, regarded as a super strong Team League team for their entire career, but yet, obviously, they did great in Team Arena Challenge. They won the whole thing. They've got some amazing up-and-coming players in Maru, who just made Code S at the age of 14, I think it was.
Yeah.
And Creator, of course, has been stomping face. They've, of course, got that guy, you may have heard of him, Marine King, sitting back there as well.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure how the brackets line up, but I think Prime versus MVP would be my first pick, but I don't think that's possible. Actually.
No, it is, because Prime and MVP won their respective divisions, so they're guaranteed semifinal spots on the opposite side. So it could very well be Prime versus MVP if they win their next set.
Either way, any way it ends up being, it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yes,
that's for sure.
I definitely agree. And, of course, if you guys want to check out the GSTL Finals live at IPL 4, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, and you guys need to head over to tickets.ign.com, pick up your general admission passes there.
And we've got the pretty much the whole GOB TV crew coming over, too.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Legend's going to be doing some observing for us. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun to see all those guys again for me, too. I can't wait to hang out with them again. And a fast third command center from Kas. He really does love his fast third command centers, doesn't he?
The third time I believe we've seen it in this set so far.
Yep. And I have seen him do it quite a bit in other events as well. So it's kind of one of his trademarks. Look at this. Oh, Squirtle deciding to end things. He's going to cast Surf, and he's going to try to end the fight early.
Well, we'll see. Surf was never very effective for me in Pokemon. We'll see if it's better for Squirtle here. So
I don't know. What's a good water cannon? I don't know. What should I pick?
Ooh, water cannon was a pretty good one as well. So here comes 4 Stalkers warping in right now. We'll see if Squirtle can end this at the moment. There is a bunker up at the front. We'll see if Kas can rally behind that. Oh, he's got an SCV coming out now.
Oh, yeah, he's going to see everything, and then he needs to become the Metapod of this game to survive this.
Well, we'll see if he has what it takes. Already pulling SCVs off the line right now.
I don't know, man.
And, that is going to be difficult already for Squirtle to break. Has to pull away right now. He's already lost a couple couple of units. More bunkers being put up.
Yep.
A couple of SCVs did go down, but...
A lot of SCVs down, in fact. Another round of Zelds coming in, and the push is going to continue.
Yes, it is. We'll see if this can be enough now. He's got to target down those SCVs one by one, continue the damage up in the front with the Zealots as well. A few SCVs are being pulled off of the line, and looks like this bunker is going to hold, though. Squirtle, cannot break through.
Oh, man, and you know what? These other bunkers may potentially go up as well. The second one finishes, the third one does not.
Yeah.
But there are enough Marines for 2 bunkers now, and Squirtle is actually in a little bit of trouble here. How many units? Did he go all in with this, or did he continue to make a few probes along the way?
No, he did not.
He stopped at 19.
Yes,
wow.
he did.
Uh-oh.
That was a hard 4-gate.
Yeah, it was a pretty heavy 4-gate from Squirtle, and it did not work. So, Kas is going to emerge out of his pupa soon and become Butterfree of death.
Kill insect types with motor pod. That's
So it's Kas really doing a good job of holding there too. I mean, pulled the SCV just in time. That scout, that SCV scout was so clutch. If
Save the game.
If he hadn't scouted that bunker would have gone down very quickly, and Squirtle might be advancing by this point. So
100%, I agree with you. He's doing a nice thing, Squirtle is, by just moving up and poking because he wants to deny as much mining time from these SCVs as possible.
It's working okay.
Right, and looks like he is going to try and move up one more time. A few Marines pulled off the line. Oh, a lot of Marines going to move out now, and this is going to force a couple more Warpins out of Squirtle. He's going to tear through a bunch of these Marines. They do take down a couple of Stalkers, but that was kind of an interesting decision there from Kas. I mean, I like he tried to push his opponent off his position, but...
Well, I think that part of that was to push units back far enough so that he could get that third bunker done and just maintain a very, very safe line here, too. So I'd say that's a very good trade to make. You know, trade a couple Marines to get your third bunker done, maybe even kill off a couple of the units of the enemy, which he certainly did. Twilight Council and a Nexus on the way. You know, I mean, when they say, you know, when you're down, go DT. So we'll have to see if Squirtle has that in mind. He certainly has the gas for it.
Yes, he does, and let's go ahead and take a look back now at his base. The Twilight Council being built at the back for the time being. Kas is is he not put up a factory at all? No, he is just going to make a huge barracks push, it looks like. He's actually going to be sitting on 5 barracks here momentarily before he ever gets up a factory.
It's all kind of that theme of staying safe, so that's kind of what we're just going to see Kas do. He's got his engineering bay already. I would not be surprised at all if we see a turret. You know, even if it isn't DTs, it's good to have a missile turret at your front just to make sure that you're okay.
And Squirtle, this is hysterical. Squirtle decided that he's going to now go ahead and do a bunch of blink pressure.
Yeah, it's interesting.
He ran the Zealots all the way back home just to decide, well, I'm actually going to put on some pressure now. Let's run those back up to the front.
Okay. I wonder if he can kind of like jump the gap there and stay on the high ground and just blink across and then run behind the natural. That could work okay, but there's a lot of bio out right now, so I don't think that would end up being really the best idea for Squirtle. So he doesn't have any vision on the high ground or anything like that. No hallucination, no observer from a robotics bay, or facility rather, so...
Yeah, good decision here out of Kas, though, to cycle in the Marauders. That 7 range is so much more effective than the 6 range that the Marines get inside of a bunker. And, with Concussive Shell, the Stalker's already taking so much damage. So, Kas really kind of just has to defend the next push, and he is going to be fine. But can he do that? The Zealot's being brought to the front. Looks like he may be waiting on another Warpin cycle. There it is.
This is not a good time for Squirtle to attack. This, I don't think this is going to work one bit. Stim may not be done. He does kill 1 bunker, but just so many bio units here for Kas that I just can't see this succeeding. Pretty significant supply lead right now, too, as well for Kas.
Yeah, it looks like he is just going to push his way out, even if Stim's not finished. He's just going to make his way out, killing a ton of Stalkers, even with Blink being there. Didn't even need Stim, +1, or combat shields. He's going to crush through that front line.
Yeah, and once he kills this army, that should be about it. I think we're probably going to see the GG from Squirtle. He's running home now.
Yeah.
But all those Stalkers so low on health, except for the one in front. He's just the cowardly one who ran first.
Hey, he has 3 kills, man. He's just the best.
I guess so. He's like the sniper Stalker.
I guess so.
All right, so Kas turning around, going home. That's a good decision. No reason to push it. He's going to wait for the medevacs. Then he's going to push out with a very, very strong bioforce. And it's going to be pretty tough, I think, for Squirtle to stop that.
Well, let's see here. It'd be very tough for a Squirtle to stop it as well, I've got to say.
A squirrel could not stop a bio army, it's true.
No, not like this. Well, it is going to be 6 gate here pretty soon, but Squirtle down by 40 some odd supply. Of course, Kas has been working off that 3rd orbital command the entire time, so his mule production has been pretty ridiculous on 60 SEVs as well, and moving up to an armory at the same time. Going to start medevac production right now, but honestly, not even need it.
Now, what are we going to see Squirtle do? He's going for a charge here, but he's still sticking at gateway units. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to see a Templar Archives from him. If he rushes for Storm, that could be okay, but it's all kind of like, what does he have time to do right now? He may actually have a little bit more time than you would normally think because of Kas taking that 3rd base here, but so far, not really any sign of any more tech from Squirtle. I've got to imagine we're going to see it soon. There it is. Templar Archives coming up now on the production queue for Squirtle. So yeah, he is going to go into high Templar play. We'll see if he decides to kind of speed up and get Storm, or if he just decides to add on some Archons for this.
Kas has a pretty massive army right now. He's up by 17 workers, but that means he's also up 40 supply in terms of army. He's going to start rolling his way out right now. The first medevacs are starting to come up, and he may just want to engage this force heads up. And nice job not even bothering to stim there. So cycling hurt units to the back, and he's just going to keep waddling on forward.
Yep, medevacs are going to catch up with that army on the way. And as we can see, Squirtle doesn't have a whole lot to defend here. Stalker's pulling back as well, and those Zealots will potentially have charge in just a moment.
Oh, but it's not done yet. This attack coming at the perfect time for Kas.
Man.
Those Zealots are just getting slaughtered even with the Guardian Shield there.
Oh, just trying to zone him out long enough. There the charge finishes, but too little too late. GG.
GG.